Republican Tim Sheehy is running to replace Jon Tester in Montana as the senator from Montana. Now, Jon Tester has won 3 elections. This would be his fourth term as senator if he were to win. And there's a lot of things against Tim Sheehy as far as whether or not he's going to win. Now, polls say it's close. You know what I think about polls. But Tim Sheehy came out today and said if you vote for Jon Tester would certainly impeach Donald Trump, immediately for a third time, assuming Donald Trump wins the presidency. Now, I don't think Donald Trump is going to win. I don't think he's got a chance. But he comes out and says that Jon Tester would vote to impeach him, and he voted to impeach him twice last time. Well, Mr. Sheehy, if you're running for Senate, don't you think you should know how things work? Impeachment starts in the House. So if there were articles of impeachment drawn up against Donald Trump for a third impeachment, again, this is assuming Donald Trump wins the presidency, not going to happen, but those impeachment articles would be first voted in the House. If they pass, then Donald Trump is impeached and it moves to the Senate for trial. Jon Tester never voted to impeach Donald Trump. He voted to convict Donald Trump in the trial. Those are two separate things. Now, you could make the argument maybe that Mr. Sheehy was making this argument and saying that in that way for simplification purposes or whatever. But you would think somebody running for Congress would know how these things work and how to actually, use the right terminology as far as what's going on. But instead is trying to drum up fear or misinformation or anger among the voters in Montana who had voted for Donald Trump the last time, and trying to say, well, if you really like Donald Trump, voting for this guy is a guaranteed way to make sure he doesn't stay president very long. Well, there's a lot of reasons to vote against Mr. Sheehy, but like I said, he doesn't even seem to know how Congress operates and how the impeachment process goes. So voting for Jon Tester is not a vote to impeach Donald Trump. It might be a vote to convict, yes, should that happen, but the House would have to impeach first. So it's just him not knowing how it works, but hoping that the voters also don't understand how it works and just agree with whatever he says. I think Jon Tester is probably going to narrowly get reelected in Montana because there's just so much bad about Mr. Sheehy. So we'll see what happens out of Montana, but he just came out today and make this claim, but proved he doesn't actually know how the whole process works.